Road Middle School. School ground. 144. Boys and girls, hello, happy Sunday. I am Cat Peach. This is Fringe. Fringe,
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm pumped to get back to Bush League. It's been a week. It's been a while. We had a week off. And I was like, where do I bring all my bullshit? And now I have a place to bring my bullshit. And it's in week 5 tonight.
Well, to be fair, you did bring some nice bullshit on the Gankbush podcast on Wednesday. So.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a fucking blast.
Yeah.
Boys and girls at home, we got some games. We're starting off the night good with Gaddy and the Jets versus Team Fuck, who are currently 2-3 in standings. So that's going to be exciting to see how
Should be pretty
this
cool.
unfolds.
So Gaddy and the Jets have a... Oh, we just lost
Nope. Instant loss. I like it.
Oh, geez. But what I was going to say is that Gaddy and the Jets have a sub. So Grizzly, is he the team captain? I guess he's the team captain.
Mm.
But anyway, the team captain's not playing. So they're going to have True Fu, the tank player for Best Coast Night Owls, is subbing for Grizzly this week for... Gaddy and the Jets. So it should be interesting because Blemish is the main tank player, but so is True Mr. Fu. So I think that True Fu probably will flex over to offlaner, I suppose. And then maybe Schizo will be the other assassin. Or maybe, I don't know. Who knows? Should be interesting, though. I'm really curious to see how this game turns out.
Yeah, it's always interesting because I was looking and, like, EBS... And I know it's, like, not necessarily a stat to harp on too much. Like, least deaths out of everyone on the team for Team Fuck. And so taking that out, I'm like, all right, is everyone just going to die this game? Or what's going to be the deal there? Because I like when teams die a lot. It's more fun.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like, that's why I like watching the fellow Menashal games because, you know, the macro... is less than desired, but the fights are like they happen so randomly and so frequently that it's super awesome. So.
Oh yeah. We got that later. That's match number 2 tonight.
Oh
so
yeah,
that's gonna be dope.
Yeah. I've been drinking beer all afternoon, and so by the time they play, I'll be pretty toasted, hopefully. And I'll be ready for fellow Menashal.
Will you be more or less average than the normal Fringe average with that much?
I get asked that all the time. Actually, I don't. I don't actually know why I said that. But I think I'll be fringe average. I'll be the fringe average for sure.
Still fringe.
Also be fringe. I think everyone's back.
I think so. All right, good now. Computer stop dying. Bum 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 bum. All right, we're gonna hit the button.
All right, hit the button. Let's do it.
Go button.
Yes.
All right, woo!
And
for
the record, I did not choose these maps at all the entire day. So
I was going to ask you, and then remembered that players aren't supposed to necessarily pick. So I also have not predetermined the maps whatsoever for tonight. So
wow, nice.
I'm like, all right, what might be fun? And today I'm just like, you know what? I'm feeling whatever. So we're gonna see how that goes. I'm gonna try not to do Brax's holdout because apparently I'm getting a reputation around that map.
You out? Asked about that. Is that what you're talking about?
Maybe just a little bit. It's fine. It's totally fine. But
oh man.
But yeah, we'll do Sky Temple. I don't think I've actually picked Sky Temple so far in this
I don't
season.
think so either, actually. Oh, the Ched ban. I like that. Respect ban.
Poor Zex. Poor Zex.
So, okay, so Zex, if Zex, to me, this game comes down to whether or not how high Zex is. If Zex is really high, I think Team Fuck is going to win this game pretty easily. But if he's sober, because we saw him play sober last season and it didn't end up too well, so I'm very curious to see how high Zexrus is right now.
So, do you know what the Balmer curve is for programming?
No, I do not.
So there's a thing called the Balmer curve, where the amount of productivity you have, it's kind of like a bell curve, based on how much you have had to drink.
Ooh,
and so there
okay.
is like this optimal level of like you're kind of buzzed and you're productive as hell, but anything past that and it dips down real sharp again. So I'm wondering, like, is it like that, or is it a linear? If he's high as fuck, like you're gonna get god tier play out of here.
So what's the ideal? Is it like half a beer or?
I mean, it depends on the person, right? It's more of like, there's that fine line of a good buzz that each individual has, that they're like, I'm still functional, but the creative juices are kind of flowing a bit more. So.
Okay. So I guess for our purposes, we'll say it's 2 beers.
Okay.
All right. So 2 beers is if you want to drink at work, drink 2 beers and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
There you go.
Official Bush League endorsement.
All right, so there's a draft happening.
There's a draft happening. Outside the
Rainer's
chin.
first pick. Yeah, Rainer's first picked. Of course, Dortch is going to play Rhaegar. That's a given. So what do you think about bans right now?
I mean, Chen, obvious Zex cancer there. Dahaka, Hammer. I'm honestly, Hammer and Sky Temple, I'm a little confused about. Dahaka makes sense. Mephisto makes sense just because, I don't know, no one knows who's actually good at Mephisto or if Mephisto is good, so just get that out of here.
Yeah.
I'm glad I don't have to cast it because he still creeps me out and I literally cannot get over it.
I'm surprised Gaddy and the Jets didn't ban out Johanna because DJ Tyrant has been playing mostly Johanna this entire season, so I'm curious to see what they do here. I like the Stugoff ban. There's pretty good synergy, especially at Bush League with Stugoff. So
yeah, I honestly don't understand Garrosh bans in general anymore, just because I feel like he's fallen out a bit generally, and people learned, all right, we know how to deal with whatever he brings, no matter who's doing it. And I think, I don't know, even when he gets banned, I don't see it making sense in a lot of compositions. Like, I don't necessarily think it would make sense so far for Team Fuck to have that Garrosh, so I'm kind of like,
I think it's more about if you have a good Garrosh player, then Garrosh is really good. But if you're not really good with Garrosh, then he's kind of. Can I swear on your stream or no?
I've been swearing this entire time.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I should pay attention to what you're saying.
Dang, Fringe, that's harsh.
I've been drinking quite a bit today. All right. I think, like I said, I think Garrosh. I think in the hands of a Bush League tank player, for the most part, is kind of bad. So I think that's maybe why, but
Gotcha.
I don't know.
And I mean, we don't see Johanna. We see the Muradin instead.
Yeah, I'm very curious.
I like the Jaina, just because Jaina's good.
All right, so it looks as though so Gaddy and the Jets is gonna go for a blow up comp. That's basically what they're gonna try to do. And if the Blaze is on point, holy shit, is Zexrus playing Muradin?
So normal. My goodness.
Oh my god! All right, roll swaps.
Yeah, DJ in the off lane. I mean, so I really appreciate teams or just players in general trying to pull off the Deckard Phoenix Diablo or the Diablo Phoenix Thrall thing that we see a lot of really good teams do, and I love it because it never works out as well as super like coordinated teams, I guess. And so I'm curious to see if Gaddy can really pull off that combo, or if like you have the Ring of Frost plus all the damage coming out from Raynor and the stuns from Muradin, and who's gonna win that trade there?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty hard for Team Fuck to kill someone I think, if played properly. So I'm very curious to see what Team Fuck can do. But Digitality, he's the wild card in this entire match on the Rainer. If he can put out the damage, then I think they have a really good shot. But TrueFu is playing Phoenix. Actually, I'm very curious to see him play a non-warrior, because I haven't seen him play a non-warrior in forever. So I'm very curious to see how this turns out.
Well, guess what? We don't have to wait, because we're going to find out here in game number 1 on Sky Temple. Let's see. Skyzo is going to be on Li Ming. True Mr. Fu on Phoenix. Blemsy dancing around that Diablo. Willy Will on Deckard. And Yrel will be played by M.I. Gaddy. Is it M.I. or M.L. Gaddy?
Just call him Gaddy.
Gaddy. It's Gaddy. It's Gaddy and the Jets.
We have DJ Tyrant on Blaze, Digitality on Rainer, Zex on Murden, Dorsh on Rhaegar, big surprise, and Flame G on Jaina.
And let's see. Right. Bets on who dies first.
Oh, it's someone from Team Fuck is going to die first.
But who is it?
Oh, who? Oh, I think it's going to be Jaina who dies.
Yeah.
Or actually Dorsh. I say Dorsh now. I know he got stunned into the wall.
My gut said Flame G, but we'll have to see.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so pretty good rotation from blue team. They're soaking every lane. Yrel's by herself in the top lane.
Doing Yrel things, as you do.
Okay.
And, yeah. Diablo sucking up souls, trying to get BB. Right. I don't imagine Gaddy is going to go too crazy up until Blemsy is a bit more soul stacked. But, I don't know. Might get crazy. Might try to dive on Zex. Might not work.
It's kind of interesting how they put the Blaze in the bot lane. Usually the Blaze is in the top lane on this map, but Jaina's going to solo top, which could be okay, because I think he's the sub player, so maybe he's not really, really good with communication yet, or doesn't have the synergy with the 4-man yet, so maybe that's okay. I like the camp by Dorsh, getting the camp immediately.
Yeah, I think for, having map pressure from camps as soon as possible is always really awesome, and I know a lot of teams ignore that until the very last second, which can work, but just getting them sooner, I think, for a lot of teams just works out far better than trying to be clever and time it out for some kind of temple. Yeah,
right there, Digitality should have stayed there with Dorsh to get that camp, because he left to go soak. Rexar couldn't. Wow, Rexar's in the middle of that team fight, but so that's okay. Dorsh got blown up. Stood there, got blown up. That's interesting.
All right. That was two very early deaths.
In trouble now?
Okay. Probably. Yep.
Okay.
Blaze down. Digitality. Hopefully making it out. Should. Although sticking around a little bit. Maybe not. Maybe he really wanted to shoot those giants.
Yeah.
That would have been excellent if her Adra Cube killed Rainer, but it did not. But.
Okay, so anyways, all right, so back to soaking. So actually now, Gaddy has a full level lead now in XP.
Yeah, and, Gaddy too. Oh, barely getting Flame G out there in top, so close. 10 literal HP.
Yeah, and Team Fuck lost that well in the bottom right now. So now in the next next objective, they're going to be behind the 8 ball. So this is going to be a snowbally map now when it comes to Gaddy now. But all right, so the objective is starting in 5 seconds.
And
I wonder what the rotation is here.
Yeah, Yrel should be able to claim that top one pretty easily, unless DJ somehow figures out how to make Yrel seem very, very flimsy, which I don't think is going to be the case. So I like that Gaddy, as a team, focusing instead on grabbing this mid one, knowing that Yrel's probably fine on their own, and see if we can get something here. Digitality ends up falling first here. Zek's gonna move out of the blizzard, but having a death here does not feel very good if you are Team Fuck.
No, that was a really weird rotation from the Rainer there. He just walked right in from that bush without face checking it, and then, or without, checking in the bush, and he got stunned to death by the Diablo. And now Gaddy's getting both objectives now, which is very rare.
Yeah.
But the Team Fuck is moving up the rotating top, which is a good idea. So now they're going to push out the Yrel and probably split the remaining shots. But either way, it's a bonus for Gaddy, because they got more shots than Team Fuck did.
Yeah, and Gaddy also forced 2 members, actually 3 up here from Team Fuck, just to combat the threat of Yrel in that top shrine, which is giving...
Oh, Jaina got blown up by the Diablo again for overstepping. It's very... I think Team Fuck has to realize they have to be a little bit more passive. Oh, there was a good kill by Raynor there on the Diablo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Team Fuck trying to be a bit aggressive, like you said, especially with positioning between Jaina and Raynor, just trying to get up there and put on that damage, but it's allowing Gaddy and the Jets to easily pick them off, so they've lost an entire level because of it, and because of the, just faster rotations out of Gaddy.
This is really good invade here on the camp, on the bottom left, on the siege camp. This is really good. They have 2 people down, take this camp, and just back out and walk away. That's really good rotation right there by Team Fuck.
Yeah. And even though, this will probably get cleared up pretty easily and not do too much damage to this fort in the bottom, but just stealing it away so that Gaddy and Jets don't have that as a tool is a great strategy in it of itself, coming out from Team Fuck. So, again, they seem very aggressive, and we've seen that with the positioning, but that also leads to really good calls like that. So if you're being aggressive in a smart way, you get that kind of reward.
Yeah, and really, one thing that if you ever talk to Goonhots or Hero Physio, but they're both coaches of HCC teams, that they always say when you get kills, you need to get value from that. You can't just get kills and just walk away. So that was a good situation where Team Fuck said, we got 2 kills, we're going to invade on their siege camp. So when you get kills, try to leverage that to get as much value as possible from less men being on the field. Why am I saying men? It's like I'm watching a
Look at these.
What am I talking about?
Look at these very good boys here, all up on the field. A DJ Tyrant though gets Goomba stomped by Gaddy. The Flame Stomp finishes it off. Blemsy getting the souls now fully stacked. Lightning Breath, Purification Salvo both coming out. No kills to follow up from them though, but they're still up 1 member, so hopefully they can spend that taking down the one. There we go, health on that mid fort. It is gone, and the fort and the well already gone for Team Fuck on the bottom lane. So this is going to be probably a very easy temple for Gaddy and the Jets to get all those shots.
This is a situation where if I'm the red team, if I'm Team Fuck, I just siege top. Just siege top. You have a camp there top, a bruiser camp. Just siege it, take out as much as possible, and then just trade. That's what I would be doing right now, and they seem to be doing that, which is a good idea.
Yeah, Digitality in mid though ends up being swamped by Blemsy and True Mr. Fu, and Raynor is not meant for this world. Flies off the map. So canceling a bit of that siege pressure out. 10 is here though for Team Fuck, so they have that going for them at the very least. But three people versus 1 Yrel. Still wins out for Yrel, so not pushing too hard up there in top.
All right, so now Gaddy and the Jets are getting boss. I think Team Fuck realizes it.
Yep.
Rhaegar and Morden are coming down. Blaze scouted it out. If Raynor, oh, that's too soon.
Uh-oh.
All right, Zex moves in, tries to go after the Diablo player. They get rooted. Oh wow, that's a lot of damage coming out from Diablo. Raynor is killing Diablo.
Team Fuck is just dying. Diablo soul spent. DJ Tyrant's gonna fall. Muradin fell. Yeah, that was a very early in from DJ into that boss. Yeah. I would have liked him to wait a little bit longer till it was closer to finally being capped and for the team to get there to,
Yeah, I feel like that fight went on for like 4 seconds before Raynor was even in the screen. But this should be an easy clear though on boss. The blue team isn't really pushing it too hard, so they should be able to clear this pretty easily. But Digitality is he's back up to his side of the wall, but he should be okay. Okay.
Yeah, okay for now.
Right.
But the 13 here for Gaddy, the siege invade for that, can't contest it, so they're gonna do it.
Yeah. I love the siege invade right here. They have 13s. Yeah. We're like, we have 13s. Fuck you. This is our camp. And let's move on. I love it.
Yep, absolutely. And then following up with theirs as well, being able to just keep that pressure up and bottom. So Team Fuck can't really leave there just yet, which is meaning they're losing out on Soak everywhere else on the map. DJ just kind of hanging out in mid, though, looking kind of... I think he's a little lost. I think he doesn't know where to go. He's just waiting for that wave to clear.
This is what happens when you have a good Diablo player. Teams get scared, so they hang out more by their towers now. They're afraid to step out. You know, they're afraid to overextend now when you have a good Diablo player because of all the deaths that's happened in this game. So that's probably what's happening.
That makes a lot of sense.
But all right, so they're gonna fight. They're gonna fight bottom. Okay.
Yeah, everyone's coming to bottom temple. No one's really paying attention to top. We have to see if Yrel wants to come into this fight. Firestomp going out. The shots being given over to Gaddy and the Jets here. Gaddy with the Firestomp taking a lot of damage. The Stay a While and Listen coming out trying to stall it, but Gaddy still not popping. Ardent Defender gets away still. The Lightning Breath coming out onto 3. Li Ming though.
That was a good kill on Li Ming by Raynor there. That was really good. Yrel had her ultimate up. This is going to be interesting. I think Zex's taking a lot of damage. He hopped. Dorth tosses out. I think he's okay. Dorsh is doing his best to save him.
Oh, the Purification Salvo!
Down kills everyone.
I thought that was going to net more than 1 kill there. Dorsh and Zex barely getting out. Blaze, though, not so much. So both these temples now should be free takens for Gaddy and those Jets. And I want to be... This keep in bottom should fall. But I think that's the only keep that's going to fall here so far, since there's... Yeah, the gates are pretty healthy elsewhere.
That was a really good idea for Team Fuck to engage on them because Yrel didn't have Ardent Defender up. So if they actually all end on Yrel at the beginning of that team fight, she probably would have died. Because she was at like maybe 20% health, and if everyone just went on her, that would have changed the entire team fight if they got that kill there. But right now, if I'm the red team, I'm just getting that Bruiser Camp top right. And I don't know why Gaddy's not getting the top shrine. That's weird. Okay, now they're getting it.
No rush. It's gonna be there. You know, it's not going anywhere.
That's right. They have 16s. That's right. Never mind. They have 16s. They can they can have some slack on this one.
Yeah. Team Fuck though, looking like they don't care about 3 levels. They don't give a shit. They're gonna Leroy Jenkins all up in this.
Okay. Well, they have their ultimates besides Rhaegar, so yeah, do it.
Yeah, they have the ults. They have the shields from this Merc camp as well to assist them, at least if they're fighting in the lane. DJ going right into that shrine yet again. The Ring of Frost coming out, connecting onto Li Ming there, or onto Yrel. Digitality, though, taking the Disintegrate to the face. Away for now. The teleport from True Mr. Fu, though, to confirm. Zex also falling, and this is going to be a wipe here for Gaddy and the Jets. And that's why you don't fight 3 levels down, but a valiant attempt, I would say, by Team Fuck to try to make it work.
I wonder if that was a misclick on the Rhaegar. He gave the Ancestral to Jaina, but I think it was supposed to go to Murden. I could be wrong, though. They were all really bunched up, but that was a pretty good team fight on both sides, but that's a pretty... Yeah, good team fight for Gaddy and the Jets for team wiping them. And now, if I'm them, I'm getting the Siege Camp bottom left and maybe taking the one bottom right, too. Just pushing out all the lanes.
Yeah,
especially the bot lane because they don't have a keep down there. So.
Yeah, they don't have the keep. The boss is up in 8 seconds too, so they're positioning as if they want to grab that as soon as it's up. Which, I mean, again, there's not too much to dissuade them from doing so. So I would love to see them do maybe an aggressive call or simply hiding here and waiting for Team Fuck to misstep again because they know they have the balls to do it. So wait for them to come in, and they surely are. So we have to see if that's going to be another team wipe for Gaddy.
All right, they're going in. Red team's going in. They're going all in. Oh, that's a really good stun on the. Holy smokes! That was a really good stun by the Deckard Cain there.
Yeah, Stay a While, or not even the Stay a While, just the Scroll of Sealing getting a lot of value. Yeah. And as predicted, another team wipe, but also a boss. And Gaddy, you know, they're looking pretty good. They're going to get the Siege Camp to help with the push, but...
This should be game right now. They have 2 Siege Camps and they have boss, and they don't have a keep down. Yeah, good job, Schizo, for playing Li Ming.
Woo!
Well, one thing Team Fuck should have done is probably wait for the boss to chunk them down, then engage on them. Wait for the boss to get down to like 15% health, 10% health, then engage. This should be game right here. So Diablo, ooh, that's a pretty Ring of Frost misses everyone.
It's just for show at this point.
Yeah. Hey, it's off cooldown. I'm gonna use it.
Hey, if it's off cooldown, it means you're not using it often enough, right?
Oh.
Something like that.
Oh. Is that an innuendo? Or am I just hearing things?
I think you might just be hearing things.
just hearing
But
things.
it can't. If you can make it work, use that in your
Okay.
daily life. I dare you.
Again,
See how
innuendo
it
questions.
goes.
Okay.
All right, so game one, going over to Gaddy and the Jets. Even with, or no, they don't have the sub. It's Team Fuck that has the sub. So, game two. Ooh, I haven't thought this far ahead.
What map do you want to go to?
Let's go to Battlefield.
Ooh. Okay.
Go from 3 lanes to 2.
Okay. It wouldn't be a Cat Peach stream if there wasn't 2 lanes.
Damn it! Played
But,
myself.
I'm very curious to see what the Team Fuck bans out now, because I think they should ban out Diablo, but Diablo isn't as good on this map because it's harder to replenish souls. So I'm very curious to see what they do here when it comes to bans.
Yeah, I mean, not so great at souls. I'm trying to think of there's a lot of wall charging potential though, if that's how you want to go. But so in that essence, I suppose one of these teams sticking with the Blaze, trying to just like wedge people in those walls and body block that way would be really rad. And by rad, I mean hopefully rad, if they can pull it up. I need to, oh man, everyone's here and I need to swap these teams. All right. This is my favorite part of casting, is figuring out who's on what team. I think this is actually good. Yes.
Good.
Excellent.
Good call.
Woo! I am an expert. It's almost like I do this many days out of the week.
I know. You're professional.
Something
I don't know
like
why
that.
you decided to lower your standards to have me on as a co-caster. I don't get it.
It's my pleasure. It's more about making you get really nervous and feel uncomfortable having to do this, so.
You're still like my first ex-girlfriend. I like it.
Oh, golly.
Can of worms. So, but, all right. So is everyone good to play this, or
Yeah,
what
I'm-
happens now? We just wait for everyone to say ready, or
Yeah. Making sure everyone's good, making sure everyone can draft as they will. But yeah, let's go to Battlefield of Eternity and see what these teams want to bring there. Some folks were teasing some goofy picks, and I'm wondering if we see some goofy picks here in game 2, mostly coming out of Team Fuck.
I think if Chen gets past the draft, they first pick it. I guarantee it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I feel like.
I hope so.
If I'm Team Fuck, I take away Deckard Cain. I say
Yes.
let Willie Bill play something else. Like
That-
the only reason why they win, or most of the reason why they win, is because of the Deckard Cain. So
Willie Will fucking owning on Deckard.
yeah, and he's in the meta, he's in the pro meta too. So I think for me, if I was playing against them, I would insta ban Deckard Cain. But Gaddy's taking their time with the bans now. They're actually thinking about what the ban. I'm very curious. Usually they're usually a well prepared team. So and they're quacking in the chat. Don't know what that means. They're on
I
stage right
can't,
there.
I actually, so this is a fun thing you have as a referee. I can't see the chat. So if they're saying fun stuff, that's awesome.
Oh,
That's
all right.
awesome. I'm glad that the Johanna ban does come out, given DJ's affinity on such. The URL ban making sense, because URL kind of was just uncontested all that game won.
Yeah, that was a good ban too. I like Urel. The one reason why I think Urel is really good is that level 4 talent, where if she E's on a ally character, they get 35 armor, which is huge. So, or if I'm Team Fuck, take away either Diablo or Deckard. To me, those are the only two that you have to take out right now.
Yeah, I would rather the Deckard. And if they don't, Gaddy's got to like lock that in first, which they locked it in pretty early. Actually, no, they locked it in the 3 last time.
Yeah.
Vala? What?
That's an interesting ban.
That's not a Deckard Cain.
They haven't played Vala all season, but okay, let's see how this goes. But to be fair, though, Vala she is pretty good on the.
She's good with the race, yeah.
Yeah, but Hanzo's better. Ban Hanzo if you're afraid of that.
Yeah.
But,
or even like Greymane coming back in for that specific purpose too. I feel like would make far more sense than pulling in Vala. So.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay.
Ooh.
Arcanus. Okay. This is gonna be interesting.
I wonder.
Actually, sorry.
I wonder if we're going to see a Hammer then. So maybe it's just me, but I just love... You have Arcanus and you have Hammer. You get the swaps into the Hammer ring. And Hammer makes sense here on Battlefield. So, like, are we going to see it? Ooh.
I was playing with Digitality and Zexorus yesterday afternoon, and Digitality is really good at Mephisto. So you have no idea how excited I am to see him play Mephisto now.
I'm excited to see Mephisto. I'm excited to cast Mephisto. Actually, no, I'm not. What the fuck am I saying? I'm not excited to cast Mephisto.
Yeah, I don't know any of his talents or abilities or anything like that, so I have no idea what they're called. But I'm very excited to see it, though.
Yeah, it should be good. We'll get to see. At least for me, I haven't done any drafting with Mephisto being involved so far. So.
Yeah, and the Nubarak pick is probably a Zexorus pick because he played a Nubarak a lot in Season 1. So I'm assuming that's him on the Nubarak. And they went, I think the Gaddy went Li Ming for the poke as well as for the Cocoon.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very curious to see here if it is actually going to be Zex on the Nubarak. I like the Rhaegar ban, targeting Dorsch. I think Dorsch will probably go with Lucio now, if his past performances have led it to anything. The Hanzo ban is interesting because I don't think they play Hanzo, but let's see what they go here.
That's like a meta ban, not a Bush League meta ban.
Yeah, Bush League meta ban is like Cho or Gaul. Oh, okay.
We're getting so many fun new things. Tyrande coming out, Kel'Thuzad. I don't know. How is Kel'Thuzad and Mephisto going to pair into each other is going to be interesting to see.
I just know that Kel'Thuzad is really good, a really good counter against double support. From what I can tell, my Kel'Thuzad main on my team, Spoil, says that Kel'Thuzad isn't as good as he once was before the nerf a week ago. So I'm very curious about this. Oh my lord. It's going to be a Kharazim and Zeratul.
Kharazim, Zeratul. Doing stuff on the battlefield. I mean, the Kharazim Zera dive is real. The dive in after a swap from Artanis in a safe manner is even more real. There's displacement and there's follow-up for said displacement. And so that is terrifying if Team Fuck gets a bit too aggro like they were last game. Oh fuck.
So, I was playing with Zex yesterday. He was playing Nova. He was kicking ass with Nova. Like, no shit. He was dominating as Nova. So I'm very curious to see this now. Like, Digitai was on Mephisto. Zex was on Nova. So this is going to be a lot of fun. Yeah. This is a Bush League game now.
This is so Bush League. We got the double stealth. We got a roller skating Nova. There are so many good fucking confusing picks here. But yeah, I don't know if the Nova's really gonna cinch this for Team Fuck necessarily. But
who's the soul laner? Who's the soul laner for Team Fuck? Is it Mephisto?
It might. I mean, ugh.
It's either Mephisto or Kel'Thuzad.
All of them suck as offlane options is the problem. Like, I don't think Mephisto has... Like, he doesn't have very good wave clear. But maybe Digitality decides to go that way. I would actually... Like, when I see this, I'm like, okay, Nubarak can handle it. Tyrande can handle it, or at least old Tyrande could. But in this incarnation, I really have no idea. So, I suppose... Unless they stick with, like, a 2-3 instead of a 4-1... So, also, let's be honest, we only try to make Cat Peach laugh. Yeah, at least I can bring the joy to everyone here. So let's. All
right, I think we have to pause.
All right,
Digitality, left the game.
Rip again.
Yeah.
Just stalling.
You know what's funny? Like, I just paused the game, and I never done this before, but all you see are like those 4 buttons that says resume, hotkeys, and quit. That's all I'm looking at right now. I don't have another monitor, so all I have is that. So I'm looking at this blue screen with the 4 buttons now. So.
I have a super condensed keyboard, so I don't even have like function keys, right? And so my experiences of referee is very interesting because whenever I have to do the countdown I have to like go to the escape menu to unpause games. So I've never actually paused it through the keyboard because I don't have a pause break. So
okay.
So this is enlightening information for me over here to see hear what you're seeing.
Yeah, well, I'm actually using a Mac, so it's probably completely different than what you're using anyway.
Oh, probably, yeah. How many people in Bush League use Macs? Because I was actually really floored the other day seeing it, which is funny because I started playing on a Mac and then got a PC eventually. Mm-hmm.
It's actually more than you think. At least with the Gankbush fans, a lot of them use Macs, and when I do play, I play on a PC. So Macs are not meant for gaming.
Yeah.
So yeah, and when I do play on my Mac, I play like on the lowest standard possible, like the lowest, visual setting or whatever, and everything is like the lowest it can be.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, it's. Do you know the answer to that question or?
Oh no, I was just curious. I wonder
okay.
if there's like a mapping to power rankings of who's playing on Mac and who's not. That'd be interesting. Someone get that data for me so that I can just look at it. I don't want to get it myself. I'm too lazy for that.
Right. So I can't read the chat, so I don't know if they're back yet or not. I have no idea.
They haven't said anything.
Okay.
The last message we got was a megalol from Zixeris, so.
Oh, okay. Is that how you say his name? I've been calling him Zextrus this entire time.
No. So I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, and actually I think he called me out on that.
Okay.
It was like, just call me Zex. It's fine. Yeah, I say everything wrong, which is why for a couple people, he gave me pronunciation guides for their name, so that I didn't mispronounce it.
Oh.
So.
I don't know. I blame your East Coast bias.
It's probably that.
Yeah.
To be entirely honest.
For someone that, like, you don't really have an accent. You don't have like a Boston accent.
I didn't.
Later?
It comes out every once in a while. So I usually get called out by the way I say, and I'm totally pronouncing it like cognizantly, so it's not going to happen. When I say weird, I'll often drop that R.
Weird? You said weird. Say weird?
No, yeah. So if I'm paying attention, I'll make sure all my R's are there. But if I'm saying it too fast or I'm not really paying attention, it might come out as weird.
There it is.
Which was actually, I don't know.
Okay.
But no, 10 years, I definitely have noticed a lax of pronunciation that has happened since I moved from Connecticut to Boston, and especially being out in the West Coast where everyone seems to be very, again, with like the anxiety thing you and I were talking about before, it's like everyone talks really slow and they're really thinking about what syllables and words they're trying to say. And I'm just like, I don't know. I just let everything dump out really fast and everyone's like, oh my God, what the fuck are you saying?
Yeah, I know. I'm very much like that in the former, where like when I'm talking, like on a business call or something like that, I'm very, or like in most aspects other than the podcast, like I'm very structured with what I'm saying and making sure like every word is like the right word and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know why that. Maybe it's a West Coast thing. I don't know. Never really thought. I never actually heard of that before.
I don't know. It's again one of those just like observations I've made. So I don't know if it's actually true or maybe it's just the people I am surrounded by, which to be fair is not many. It's my coworkers and like a small handful of other people.
Yeah.
So maybe I just have like social bias.
Well, everyone has bias. That's how humans work. But
humans are weird.
Is it still paused or no?
Yeah, it's absolutely still paused.
All right, so you live in San Francisco, and so have you been to like 21st Amendment?
No, I have not done a single brewery tour out here yet.
What?
I know, I'm fucking up.
What? You haven't gone to Anchor Steam yet?
Mm-mm.
Oh man.
The Anchor Steam Brewery too is right near where I work. So
I know it's in Potrero Hill.
Yeah. So I've run by there after work a couple times.
Yeah.
And the hills are
steep.
Yeah, they're pretty steep. But yeah, I have yet to do that. But soon is the answer.
You know, when I was after college, I graduated from college in 2005, and my first job was in Soma. No one's gonna know what that means, but anyway, who cares? We're just having a conversation. But so when I was working in Soma, every this is back in 2006 to 2007. The first Wednesday of every month, they would have like a late night like after work thing from like 6 to 8, where it's free beer for people that work at at bars and stuff like that. So you could go. It's a industry thing every Wednesday. And I would just go every Wednesday after work with a buddy of mine who was a bartender for BJ's, and we would just go drink beer for 2 hours for free at Anchor Steam.
That's pretty fucking rad.
Yeah, it was really cool. That was a really good year. I think they stopped it though.
Aww.
But they would have tours. They would have food there, and so I would just go there for dinner sometimes, just eat food and go home. My first couple of years after college was like an extension of college, where I would just go anywhere that would have free food. You know, like in college, like you just go to you will join groups just for the food sometimes.
Yeah. Or like there's events going on, you're like, I'm gonna grab a snack and then leave.
Yeah.
So like I was an RA in college, and so I was on like the opposite side of like, there's totally people just coming to the things I'm putting on just for the food, and that's okay. So long as they show up, it's all good.
I made brownies. It could be special. I don't know. Come try them out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh man, I've heard stories of brownies being made that people didn't know were special, and then ingesting like 3 of them, and then having
They're high for 48 hours. That sucks.
Yikes! Yeah. So that's fun. My so fun story about my mother. So sorry, Mom, I'm throwing you under the bus. She one Thanksgiving. Her sister brought these weed brownies that were like really strong apparently. And so she got more high than she realized she was going to get, and then ended up, setting the oven on fire.
Holy shit.
Which was like it was more of like a stacked couple incidents, but she was high. Like the original pan she was going to use like had a hole in it, and so she used a smaller pan, and so all the grease fell over when she was taking it out, and then the entire oven lit on fire.
Holy shit.
And we were like, and then it was like a clusterfuck of like her father trying to be like, I can put out this fire, and her being like, oh shit, I'm high, like if the cops come because of a fire, I'm high, and all this stuff. And I was sitting there and I was like, oh my lord,
oh man,
what
I don't
is
have any
going
Visine. Shit. Fuck.
It was pretty fucking hilarious though.
Oh man, the bigger question is, why do you guys usually, if a pan has a hole in it, don't you just throw it out and get another pan?
Well, yeah, so we had another pan. The problem was that it was smaller than the original one, and like Thanksgiving Day, nothing's open. But she was like, it'll be fine.
Oh, okay.
And it was not fine at all, so.
Oh. I wonder if like they're ready to play. We've just been talking.
Oh, no,
like,
not at all. So
okay.
apparently Digitality had a power surge and like his modem reset.
Oh.
So he is...
Oh, okay. We restarting the router and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you want, while we wait for this, we could take a break so we don't have to keep
I don't know.
talking, or we could keep talking about bullshit.
What we're talking about, it's gonna happen on camera or off camera.
There we go.
At least in my opinion.
Then let's leave it on. It's great.
Okay. So okay, have you like ventured out to like Lagunitas or Russian River Brewery at all, or
no? Like anytime we've gone out, we always go out to Wine Country and just like get wine drunk instead. And we've driven by like the area where Russian River is, but we just haven't been yet. So I think we need to like set up just like a list of breweries to go visit. I heard Lagunitas is not as awesome to visit anymore. Now that they're big boys.
Oh, because Heineken bought them?
Yeah.
Well, I was there maybe 2 years ago, and I like it. Like it's really mellow. Maybe you wouldn't like that because it's mellow, but but like, you just go there, and then they have like tons of benches, like long benches that you just sit down, and then a server will come to you. Mm-hmm. There's no waiting. You just sit. You can bring your dog if you have a dog. we did the brewery tour on a Wednesday afternoon, I think, with Scott from the show, and they seem nice. I mean, like, I don't know, they're really cool. Like, at least in Portland anyway, they do like a lot of like they sponsor a lot of rescue events and stuff like that. So
Nice.
yeah, they're really dog friendly. I'm sure they're just pet friendly in general, but
Yeah.
they're really dog friendly. And like when I brought my dog, they gave him so many treats, and yeah, it was my fault. I was really drunk that day, but he had way too many treats and he had like a little bit of diarrhea the next day. But
Oh no.
it was my fault though. I shouldn't have allowed that to happen. But all the workers there, all the employees there are really cool. They loved my dog. So I don't know. I figure I think you should go check it out. If I was living there, I would go there for sure.
Yeah.
So
I should.
actually, to be honest, it's way less pretentious, at least in my opinion, way less pretentious than Russian River Brewery.
Gotcha.
So, but the beer is not as good. But
Aw, well, that's a shame.
has it started, or am I just?
Oh no! Not. I will let you know when we know.
okay.
But we know nothing so
Yeah.
far. I was gonna say, so the one time I was in Portland, I went to hang out at the Rogue Brew Pub.
Okay.
And like I like Rogue, like they're generally pretty good. I enjoy their wacky bullshit that they do.
Yeah.
They had a beer there the time I went that was the yeast the yeast that they used,
Yeah.
they cultured from the beard hair of their head brewer who had been working there for like 10 years. And they were like, this essentially has the yeast of like every beer we've ever brewed here because he's just been here for so long.
Yeah.
And so they did that, and I was like, well, if they're fucking doing it, I'm gonna try it. And so
Yeah,
I
yeah.
tried it, and like it's not that they put the hair in or anything.
Okay.
But it was like this still weird thing of like I am drinking something that came from hair, and
Yeah.
that was really hard. Like it wasn't a bad beer, but I literally, and this might have been one of those mental things
Yeah.
where I was like, I feel like there's actually a hair caught in my throat just from
Yeah.
thinking about it so much.
Yeah.
It was a strange one for sure.
Yeah. I don't think I wouldn't want to know that if I was going to have a beer. I wouldn't be able to get that image out of my head of like, you know, in my mind, like the beard hair is just floating around in the kennel.
Yeah.
You know.
It's like what's the fucking Red Tick beer from The Simpsons?
yeah.
Needs more dog.
Yeah. Ugh, oh god. You know, I find that very funny. Is that you come up to Portland and you go to the brewery that you can find in Little Italy in San Francisco.
Oh really?
Yeah, there's a Rogue. Well, at least I don't know. Last I checked, there's a Rogue on Lombard.
Oh,
I think.
I didn't realize.
Yeah.
We've
I like
only
Rogue.
been to the McKellar Brew Pub.
Oh, okay. Is that in the? Where is that?
It's by the Tenderloin,
Okay.
which is close to where we live. So we usually don't
Yeah,
leave
yeah.
like this 20-minute walking vicinity in our apartment.
Is that the bar with the no one? If you don't live in San Francisco, you have no idea what we're talking about. But is that the bar where they have a punch drink, a special punch drink, or is that at a different spot in the Tenderloin?
That must be a different spot because I
Okay.
have. What is this punch drink you speak of though?
I forget. Like I don't really, contrary to what a lot of people think, I really don't drink that much anymore. But there was this one spot in the Tenderloin that I would go to all the time when I used to live in Hayes Valley, and they would have punch there, like a punch drink thing, and it's super like it's really good, but like you know, it's one of those drinks where like if you drink a lot, you don't think it's a lot, but then like, all of a sudden it's a lot, you know.
Yeah.
So, you ever go to Trader Sam's
I've never even heard of this.
on Geary? The Scorpion Bowl.
Oh no.
Scorpion Bowls. We used to do that too.
What's it called?
Trader Sam's. It's on Geary and like 25th, and it's basically all there is that one spot. So there's not really much of a you can't just bar hop. It's just that one spot. But like everyone has a Trader Sam's store because that Scorpion Bowl hits like a truck. It's super good. Super good.
I mean, that's their entire job, right? Is to be like, I'm just gonna punch you in the face with alcohol.
Well, they have beer and other stuff and stuff like that too. But like basically, you just go there with a group of friends, or not, and get a big Scorpion Bowl full of stuff, and they put in tons of rum in it, and you just get
Ooh.
yeah. No, like
I see these pictures. Oh my.
Yeah.
This might kill me.
Wow.
There's only one way to find out.
Yeah, I know exactly. Preferably, you have a party of 4 or more.
Yeah.
When you go and get one of those, but Yeah, I've had many stories of me personally and friends of mine. Like one guy, a friend of mine, he woke up in the Golden Gate Park and he didn't have his clothes on.
What?
Yeah, there's tons of stories of like people getting weird shit after going there. Like that's the bar. So
Yeah.
yeah, if you ever want to hit yourself on a Sunday morning, go there on a Saturday night. And,
Oh man. If I were like 5 years younger, my liver might be able to handle it, but maybe not. We're almost there. We're almost there. Digitality is in the reconnecting screen.
Oh, really? Okay.
So we're almost done with this bonus episode of the Bush League.
I should have, like, we're on Skype right now. I should have, like, recorded this audio and just made this at, like, 128.5.
Of Gankbush, yeah.
Yeah. This is like the addendum of the last show that we're just having right now.
Fuck, we're ready.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Resume?
I believe so. Can we make sure that Gaddy's good? I think everyone's good. We're good. It's fucking fine. We haven't even started the game. All right. Well, thanks everyone for hanging out with us while we waited for Digitality to get his life back in order. I think we did team intros. Oh no, we didn't. Who cares?
That's all right. They'll figure it out.
Yeah. It's fine. It's totally fine.
All right, so Mephisto's going to solo lane against the Zeratul, seems like. Look at his extras right next to Blemish. Oh, he's Nova. That's right. He's Nova.
Ooh, yeah. Watching out for that Nova. Good shots in on Blemsy, though. Maybe this Nova will work after all.
Zex is a really good. He was like a Diamond player, Nova player.
Oh wow.
For those of you who don't know, yeah, he was a really good Nova player back in the day. And by that I mean, oh shit, Blemish is dead.
Blem is gone. It's not easy to take out a Garrosh either, but I suppose the damage coming out does a big chunk. So far too. Ooh, well, Mephisto was winning out in the top lane until Gaddy came up to help True Mr. Fu. So that's ended.
So Nova's rotating top to help out Digitality. So bot lane looks pretty good.
Yeah, bot lane brawling out. Zex is probably just going to keep roaming around here. Digitality taking a lot from Artanis. And there's the damage from that Nova. Skating around, being a nuisance. The owl coming out from Tyrande. I've totally forgot in the midst of that entire conversation that we have a Tyrande in this game.
I know. I just realized that too. I was like, holy shit, I haven't seen a new Tyrande yet in Bush League. So, oh wow, okay. I'm very curious to see how Dorsch pans out with this character. Looks like they're just gonna, trade. Both stealth heroes are in top lane.
As you do, just creeping around, no big deal. But no, this is entirely incredibly even so far. Again, just everyone knows that the threat of stealth is there, playing very safe. Combo coming out from Kel'Thuzad. Bit of damage onto Gaddy. But yeah, no one's really, except for Artanis now working on this top siege camp, no one's really ventured out of the lanes to cause any disruption.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, Flame. You got tossed, but Blemish is gonna die. Die, Blemish. Die. Oh, come on, DJ. Come
on, DJ. You can do it. Oh.
Oh my god. Oh man.
Feels bad. Oh, Mephisto died.
Did I miss that?
Yeah. Mephisto.
Oh, man.
I did too. Mephisto died up top to that Art Zera combo.
Okay. We have Nova laning bot.
I'm so mad at Zex right now for not getting that kill.
Oh, I know. He was like any auto attack a minion would have killed him. Oh my gosh.
So close. So close. But
Alright, so Gaddy got the camp on the left, the Bruiser camp on the left, which is good, right before the Immortal. Red team is going to probably de-push top lane before they go on the Immortal, I guess?
At least Mephisto is. Apparently Mephisto is actually a wave clear hero.
Is that what chat says?
No, just based on what we've seen Digitality run so far.
Okay.
DJ, really low. The finishing blow from Kharazim.
It's pretty hard to run a solo tank, New Barak.
But gosh, they're trying.
I caught out again.
Oh, Kel'Thuzad ends up falling. That's 2 down right now for Team Fuck. So Gaddy, working on this Immortal, should finish it up pretty fast with a pretty healthy shield too.
Yeah, at this point, if I'm Team Fuck, I just soak every lane and try to get as much XP as possible to catch up because they're gonna get a lot of value. Gaddy is from the Immortal. So, and they're gonna send Nubrak to bot lane, which I guess is okay.
Again, we were trying to figure out who the quote-unquote solo lane was for Team Fuck, and no one's really particularly great at it. So I suppose giving up your only tank seems kind of questionable, but who else is going to go down there?
Yeah. I wonder if they just picked Nova, last pick without thinking about it. They just said, you know what, I'm going to play Nova. You know, they didn't draft the comp around Nova, you know what I mean?
I wouldn't put it by them, to be honest. It sounds like they're just like, yeah, you know.
I want to ask Zax after the game if this was intentional for him to last pick Nova like this. But anyway, so that was a good toss on there on Digitality, and he's dead. That was a good toss by Blemmeth.
Lord of Hatred, now the Lord of Death.
Yeah, so they're going to lose this top fort for sure. And if they play it right, they may actually get towers. But let's see what Gaddy does here.
Yeah. Bottom lane, still this very interesting back and forth between Nubrak and Artanis that no one really seems to be winning. So I hope the players are winning in their hearts is really the important thing down there.
Jodo's coming down though. He's looking to get DJ Tyrant.
He's looking, hiding in the shadows. All goes out. No one's seen. Oh no. Oh DJ. Oh DJ.
Oh, your bro's not enough.
The bro's there.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Good
all right.
All right.
Egg on our faces.
Yeah. I like what the blue team is doing. They're going to siege up, try to get as much damage to the towers as possible.
Yeah.
DJ Tyrant, got tossed by the Garrosh and he got blown up.
Absolutely blown up. Quest done for Garrosh there as well. Blumsy getting really low, going to back away. These picks, though, coming out from Gaddy and the Jets are, again, the reason we saw this last game, too. They had a one-level lead there. One-level lead. Ooh.
Oh, they should have went and invaded. They were right, like Mephisto and Nova were bot lane or at the bot camp, bot siege camp, and they should have encroached on it, but they didn't. Interesting.
I mean, you know what happened last game when they were trying to invade on places that they really shouldn't have been invading on. Didn't go too well for them, so a little bit of caution there.
All right, there's 5 bot. They should engage. Like, there's 2 top.
Yeah, and they're totally engaging. Absolutely. Willy Will taking a lot of that damage, too. I don't know if there's enough damage here just yet to get a kill off of this, though. Oh, Flame G gets up getting swapped. Right, oh, no. I thought that was just going to be a safe disengage. Nothing really happens, and the last-minute swap coming out from Artanis converts the kill.
This is a situation where if I'm Team Fuck, I'm just soaking lanes. It's the best you can do at this point.
Mm-hmm. They gotta, there's a camp pushing top that they have to clear.
Yeah.
Mid is at least pushing their favor a bit, so I would like to see Digitality kind of move out of there and not necessarily try to bite off more than they can chew in the bot. Given that, I don't think there's going to be a lot of value gained from continuing to push down there, because we see now the gank itself trying to come in, but a bit too late.
Yeah. You know, I actually forget now if Gaddy banned out Rhaegar, but Rhaegar would actually be a lot better because he could actually solo lanes and clear waves way faster than. Oh, that was a good toss there by Blemish on the Nubrak. And Digitality gets out safely.
Team Fuck banned Rhaegar.
Oh, okay.
So.
But, yeah, okay. But anyway, that's a really good combo there by Kel'Thuzad. Ooh, True Food's going in. Ooh, that's good. Void Prison.
Yeah, Void Prison comes out. Blumsy getting in position. The flip, or the stun there on Flame. The flip followed up. The taunt, too. Suppression Pulse coming out. 3 down. Nova skating herself away. Oh, golly.
Oh, man. Well, we did say we wanted to see a lot of deaths, right? That's what we said. So we're definitely seeing it now.
We cursed the game.
How did Mephisto die? Did I miss that?
Mephisto is trying to clear this Immortal by themselves. Just the rotation coming down from Gaddy.
Oh, okay.
Everyone collapsing on.
This could be, if they get one more kill, this could be game. This could be like one of the fastest games in Bush League. But let's see what happens here.
Maybe going for a record. What is the record?
I think the
Do we
record was
know?
at 8:45. That's when
Ah.
last season when Team 4 crushed Zexorus' team. Actually, they were called what were they called last season? I forget now. But anyway, that was the fastest game last. Oh, holy smokes!
There's
they
that
just-
pick. 10 just came online too for Team Fuck. So
Yeah.
I don't know. This Immortal is about to fall, but Gaddy
They're gonna-
probably getting the keep. But I don't know if they push core.
No, not anymore. But if they get this kill on a Nubrak, I can see them doing it now.
All
True oh, Chufu dies. Nubrak, use your E.
Do it. Get Blemsy. The Beatles are trying. Willy Will with the
Come on.
heels.
Use,
DJ looking
your
for
E.
it.
Use your E.
Use
Do
the burrow. There
Yes.
it is. Gets two. Oh, the flip though.
Team
Leaving
White,
falls.
Team White.
Oh man, get Willy Will. Come on, Digi. Come on, Digi. Use that Shades of Mephisto.
no.
Aw.
They need. All right, siege up. Oh my! Oh, did you tell he's going in for it? He's doing it. Oh.
He tried. Good effort. Good effort. But 4 kills though for Team Fuck. That feels good. They got a lot of
Yeah.
experience from that. And they
Yeah.
still have a keep alive, barely, but it's still alive.
Is it really alive? I thought I was dead.
No, that keep is
Oh. Wow.
just barely there.
Well, this is their opportunity for Team Fuck to get back in the game. So, oh my god. All right, so if you're gonna have 5-man block, just siege it nonstop. Okay, all right, they're backing up. They're backing up.
Yeah, everyone's back now for Gaddy. The swap misses. Yeah, I like backing up. Just it's with a 13, and they just caught up. They don't want to throw it now, so
Yeah.
playing the safe game, getting this camp. Both teams getting camps actually, and yeah, you don't have to worry about catapults just yet if you're Team
Not
Fuck.
yet.
So you have a little bit of relief for the next
All right,
couple
so
minutes. Uh-oh.
Zerato's in the bot lane. Look at him. He's gonna try to get that last hit in.
Oh, he's totally going to too.
Yeah.
Feels bad. Ignore everything I said.
All right, but all right. If Team Fuck just waits 20 seconds, they get 13s and they can fight on even talent. Oh, don't face check that bush. Oh.
Oh,
Can't do that.
Dorsch!
Or she can't do
Dorsch! No! Precision Strike coming out. No kills yet. The follow-up tried to be there from Kel'Thuzad, but not connecting. Flame G gonna
that.
fall.
G's gonna get blown up again.
Yep.
Oh, well, they're all like Team Blue's pretty low health, but
They've got 2 people advantage.
yeah. Okay, Mephisto may die now to Anubarak or no to Artanis. All right, they're just gonna burn it. They're gonna have
Yep.
Garrosh anchor that, and now they're just going to siege away at it. Okay.
Yep, no threat there. Mephisto gonna clear this bottom camp. The catapult pressure now building for Gaddy and the Jets in bot. That Immortal is going to go top, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Gaddy just rush bottom after this and try to end.
They could. They have all the now that Zerato's clearing top. They have all the cards. They can do whatever they want. If they
Yep.
want to go bot, they can do that. The safe play is to push with the boss or top lane or with the Immortal top lane, and do that.
Who wants to play safe though? Aw, Gaddy does. Okay.
Oh, and Zerato's getting that camp top too, so they're gonna have the Immortal and a camp pushing. So this is gonna be and they're gonna get 16 from this too, probably during this push. So this looks like GG. But let's see if Team Fuck has the defense of a lifetime here.
Yeah, I mean they had a near team wipe earlier. Maybe if they can get this Immortal down, they can make it happen again.
Oh,
The swap on his
Nova.
Zex!
They got.
Oh. Godlike. DJ Tyrant gonna fall there in the back. The Disintegrate coming out, making Team Fuck kind of spread out a bit. The positioning of that swap where Zex landed was actually in that pit where there was no map floor and just got bumped out, and that is hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good swap though by the Artanis.
Yeah. Consume
But
souls.
this should be a game right here of a 2 dead. Actually. Okay. Oh, Trufu dies.
Trufu
have a
dies.
shot. Now they
Void
have a
Prison
shot.
comes out first though.
Fuck has an
Dorsch
They
lives.
can't win yet. They got a kill. They got a kill onto Li Ming.
Yeah, there's 2.
They're still going for core though, huh? This is
Shields
pretty
down.
bad. They don't have the damage for it. Or maybe they do. Well, actually, oh, never mind.
Yeah, Mephisto's down now. The suppression pulse coming out from Artanis. Yeah, that is totally game.
Yeah, this should be game now. Okay.
Yep. A good try there from Team Fuck, but in the end, Gaddy and the Jets saying, we're two and you're not, so fuck off. We're going to take this game. That went very long given that pause, so thanks everyone for enjoying the half game show here.
Yeah, hey, you got part of a podcast with that too, with the delay. So
yeah.
Think of it that way.
Absolutely.
Bonus podcast.
Bonus podcast. All right, so that has wrapped. Good job, Gaddy and the Jets. Feel good. Go have a drink. Come hang out after too. So we're gonna have next up Team Revolt and Fellow Minishal. Did I say it right?
Fellow Minishal.
Fellow Minishal. It's an additional Minishal, a fellow Minishal.
I don't know. That's just how I haven't seen it on the podcast. No one's corrected me, so I'm just gonna call it that.
Team Revolt, Fellow Minishal. We will be back in 15 minutes for that, so hang out and give us your predictions and try to persuade me what map to pick, because I have not decided just yet. Any last thoughts, actually, on that game before we go?
No, it was definitely exciting. I never thought I would see a Zeratul Nova in a Bush League game, and now I have, so...
There you go.
But getting Jess looks pretty good, especially when that with Blemish back in as a main tank, so...
Absolutely.
Ban out Garrosh and Diablo, people.
Apparently.
That's all he can play.
Yep, it's all he can play. Just ban them both out. All right, we'll be back in 15 with the next game, so we will see you then.
time drags by until you die. All alone you wonder why. Challenging an old boss, be prepared to take a loss. Now you're on suspension in a separate dimension. Thought that you could find me here in this magic atmosphere. But you don't have the power, son. Now you're stuck for sure, you're done. Sit there in detention in a separate dimension. What's up, bitch? Welcome to the astro.
All right, boys and girls, we have some news. We know we promised you a second game here
Second match.
at
Yeah,
Bush
yeah.
League. Yeah, second match. Unfortunately, Revolt will have to forfeit tonight for getting some scheduling confused in terms of dates. So they have confirmed that they will forfeit tonight, which means, fellow Minishal, you've got yourselves another win in your standings. So congrats, I suppose.
It's probably because they heard my casting. They're like, "Fuck this." They're like, no, we have better things to do.
Yeah, these fuckers just you know, they heard all the talk about Probius and they're like, we're too scared to deal with the team who might draft Probius here in Bush League. So
Yep.
that's totally what it is. So on that bombshell, I suppose Bush League is a wrap for the evening. So that's a bit of a bummer because I wanted to force you to cast a little bit more Fringe. Like, dang.
Yeah. So for those of you, I put a screenshot of the chat I had with Spare Shadow. He's the manager of the team. I didn't know that we had managers for Bush League teams, but we have managers. And I put it in chat for everyone to see, so I don't want to confirm that they're forfeiting. So.
Yep. It's
But
in the
yeah.
text.
Yeah, so at least Fellow Marshall gets a win now.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. So
GG's, which would
Yeah.
be what? So they tied once. So does this count for a win-win or?
it's a win-win. They win. Like
Nice.
if Revolt is too scared to play Fellow Marshall, then Fellow Marshall gets the win. So
Don't want to deal with that. Just the name alone is very intimidating. So I understand. So So I suppose.
so sorry, guys.
Yeah, sorry guys. Bit of a bummer. But tomorrow there are surely 2 games that will 100% happen. So you have that to look forward to. You're gonna have League of Ordinary Gentlemen and Try Harder going off first, and then Extra Cheese versus Best Coast
Night Owls.
Night Owls. Thank you. I was like Night something, and I forget. Who's casting those? Is that Goon tomorrow or
be,
Nexus?
the
Nexus
Nexus
commentaries. Yes.
Yep. With Dexterous and DJ Tyrant. Are
Yeah.
gonna be the casting. So check them out.
Absolutely. So, do we get a trophy? Absolutely, you get a trophy, Grimlock.
Oh, hey Grimlock, I'm gonna see you in a week or two, I guess.
Aw.
Yeah. No, he's visiting from Kansas City, I think, to Portland, so we're gonna hang out.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yay, Bush League IRL.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Hey Neil. I should say Neil. Hey Neil.
Hey, Neil. All right, so I suppose Bush League will continue tomorrow. Fringe. Any last words? And not last words. Any final thoughts before?
Oh my god, am I gonna be executed at the end of this?
See, that's actually the trick.
God.
There's like a bunch of, like, Bahamut's actually a clone. I don't know if you knew this, but
Oh.
after every cast, each clone collapses, and so they just keep making more, which is why he's always on point every single game, because it's fresh, brand new. So, so that's how that happens. But anyway, any last words for the folks here before we sign off for the night?
No, I'm just really I feel bad that Revolt couldn't play. Basically, they forgot. Basically, the entire team forgot. So, yeah. So sorry, guys. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. It sucks, but it happens. But
It was fun though.
it
I
was
had a good time.
It was
I had a good time.
fun while it lasted.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna call it a night. So thanks for hanging out for that first match, and we'll hopefully see y'all on Monday. So have a good night.
Bye, guys.
Bye.